Yeah, welcome to Farm Talk Friday. It's March 13th, 2026. I'm Ken Jordan. This is my beautiful wife, Giovanna.
Hi, my love. It's Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. So awesome.
My favorite Freya's Day.
All right. We are here in Costa Rica, formerly of Los Angeles. Been down here about 10 years. We've got a small little permaculture farm right in back of us. We try to do this every Friday, talk about our little farm, and sometimes it's just a diary, talking about what's going on in our lives. For instance, I am trying my first...
I have real farm news, by the way, today.
Okay.
But no, go ahead.
Thanks, honey.
No, I'm just saying, but...
Okay.
I'm excited for your triathlon.
Okay. I am going to be racing my first triathlon in over a year. I had knee surgery last year. This is probably a little too soon to do a triathlon, but they're forcing me to do it because they postponed the last race of last year, and I have to race this one early this year. Anyway, whatever. It was supposed to be in May, my first race, but it's in March, so it's a week for Sunday. It's going to be great. I'm feeling much better today than I have in several weeks. If it wasn't the deli belly stomach thing from India, it was this last bout of I don't know what.
Something's been going around causing people to cough and
yeah, I had it for like
lose your voice.
3 weeks straight, no end in sight. But anyway, I think I'm on the road to recovery just in the nick of time. And, okay, I'm going to leave it at that. What kind of farm news do you have?
Well, this week I did not make an ad, so we're not going to be talking about something I took a picture of. Sorry, but I do have this show and tell. Look, it's hair extensions or vines I was cutting back today. Look, I have my injury of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So
she generally does have a farm injury of the day.
Yeah, apparently I also did something with my toe because when I went in to take my first shower of the day, I had blood all over it. So that was exciting. And I'm often out there. I really like Skechers. If you want to sponsor us, you can. I like those step-in shoes. They're so easy, but you know, of course, like nothing lasts that long here. So those are long gone. I have these other shoes I just bought, but I don't really like them. So I'm out there in like flip-flops a lot. So anyway, so they don't protect your feet, and so that happened. But yeah, I was cutting vines off. I don't like to pull them out completely. I'm not trying to like kill them. I'm just trying to cut back their hair. And I like the fact that they kind of provide the opportunity for chop and drop, which is a mulching method. And if I were to pull them all out, then I wouldn't have that regenerative source of mulch. So they do get to be overwhelming. And, you know, like if you don't take care of them all rainy season, they're all over the place. But during the dry season, during the drought, then they start dying back on their own. You can see them better, and then you can get them. So anyway, I was doing that. This week, I want to tell you guys about like our yin yang garden update. So it's like our main garden in front of the house, and we've been experimenting with it for years. We used to do all annuals, and then we started switching to perennials, and we've gone through many different stages. And so I was trying out this Chica Skill thing, and so Chica Skill grows more like a tree. We use the leaves as like a spinach alternative is what we say. And so we put up the what do we call the solar voltaic in our garden? It's called agrovoltaic.
Agrovoltaic.
Yeah, so we put those up, and they were on the beds with Chica Skill. So I'm like, that's no problem. We'll just cut them back. And they didn't love their topping, or it's just a timing thing of, you know, we put that in, I cut them back, and they're not thriving, but they probably wouldn't be thriving anyway because it's hot. So we'll just see what happens. But I'm not sure if that experiment's gonna work or not. We'll keep you guys updated. Pejibayes, they're behind us. There's one kind of like above Ken's head. We have 9 of those. It's like a little Pejibaye or peach palm orchard. They sometimes flower, and we've never had any fruit yet, which is sad because we love them. So finally,
You see something?
what?
You see a fruit?
No,
Oh.
I'm saying that like they flower,
Oh,
but
okay.
they haven't been fruiting. So I went to the AI about it. Sorry if that's triggering for anyone. And so I started playing around, and there was some interesting information that came out of it, just saying that, that they have like a weevil, like a specific kind of weevil, not the ones that I think attack the coconut palms. I would have to check, but they need this weevil to like help pollinate, and there's like a process at night, and oh, by the way, maybe it's lacking in nutrients. Maybe if there's too much chicken poop in the area, they need potassium. So I told Jose about it, and I found like a banana stalk yesterday. And so I put that in between them. He's like, well, if we cut it up and then did the circle. And I'm like, okay, Jose, you do that. So just walking to the studio, he's already done that on, I would say, seven of our palms. We have nice little banana circles going, and we're gonna heavily, heavily mulch it. And then in between that idea and something I saw on Instagram from Sacramento Food Forest, he's this really funny guy that's like super surfer-y. I don't want to get myself in trouble with anyways, he's just got that kind of California talk. Yo, bro, this is beef, and everything's cool. Anyway, like he goes out and he says things, and he found these native California palms, like this oasis, and he was like, look at this skirt, that's sexy. And so what he was talking about was like when the palm leaves die, like we usually cut them, and we've been using them as mulch and making mulch circles out of their own leaves. But he was like talking about how when they go down, they make a skirt or like a dress, and it keeps things in them, So yeah, like if you're in a neighborhood like in Hollywood where they imported palms that were not native, and they wanted to keep them clean because sometimes rats and mice and other things that maybe you don't want in an urban area are there, but they would also be home to insect. And so I'm wondering if like we allow our peach palms to have a dress, that those weevils would be able to be there and would help with the process. So anyways, they're right at those years where they should be fruiting. So we're just gonna go all in on most of the ideas unless I'm concerned about them. Other news, new moon bloom. I don't know what's happening, but lots of the trees we're becoming super bare are going through like a spring process, and they're starting to bloom. So I don't know what's happening because it's almost new moon, but maybe it's like the last burst before the energy starts to go back down. Jackin, thanks. Thank you. He likes our outfit. You often see that. Thanks. Yeah, Moni, yay, and Catherine.
Monica, we'll see you at EDC Vegas.
Yay.
EDC 30.
EDC 30. So 2 other things. The sexy pinks are out. Water apples, have their beautiful bright fuchsia. Sorry, I put my hand in your face. Flowers going. The achiote flowers, also super beautiful. Those are a sexy pink. And then the sexy pink heliconias we're trying to cultivate. And then we have a new farm food forest tour tip guide that I created. Because we had 2 friends come over after Envision, Tucker Gumber, aka the festival guy, and Ali Luminescent. I gave them a little tour, and in advance of the tour I said, read this, and I had created the guide. So we have that available for everyone now, which is exciting. And last thing I'm very proud of is Flower Power. We had planted different heliconias and gingers for erosion control, and it is working. But because things are dying back right now, I can see where we need a lot more of them. So we're gonna make a flower power plan. So yeah,
All right.
that's all gonna happen.
All right, we're just cutting it a little short this week. We'll see you
And
next
got
week
a meeting for Wild Sun.
on
Okay.
Farm Talk Friday.